I pushed the damn stop button instead of pushing reverse thing. So this is my room. I should show you my house really. Husband and I don't sleep together. I fart apparently, he snores, we both can't cope with it. I've got the walk-in robe and I've got the ensuite. And that's mainly sick. I'm the way I am because I'm sick. So, although he tends to tell me I'm sick in the fucking head, he needs to take a few meds himself. So he won't go there right now. I won't get onto him because that's a whole new video. So, oh boy, fuck, I'm still puffed. I'll get around to making a video about the house and I'll give you a bit of a tour. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you want to see a house tour. I'd be more than welcome to do that. And yeah, let me know. So while I'm on the subject, can I also ask that you subscribe to my channel, hit the like, share it with all your family and friends. And there is something else. There's usually 4 things people say on these videos: subscribe, like, share. Subscribe, like, share. I don't know. Well, whatever they are, you guys know what you're doing. So yeah, and I'd love to get some more subscribers on board. I'm hoping for 1,000 real soon so that I can add to my community board and then, you know, send you pictures and snapshots. I'm not really good at doing that a lot. Like this morning I posted on my Instagram and I've got that program so it also does it automatically on Facebook, which I'm sure you guys all know about. But I do it that way. That's where I cut my lip yesterday, changing the subject again. Looks like a bit of a punch out, but chew. I like that actually, how I did that. Yeah, so, and I totally forgot what I was just fucking saying. Oh, I'm a Lyrica, and Lyrica, it's not supposed to help you neurologically, and I guess that's proving a point because I'm very forgetful, and that's neurological, remembering all that shit. But I'm on the maximum dose, and I only upped that recently with the GP's permission because of my peripheral neuropathy. My feet don't tend to, and I'll show you my feet for all those foot fetishes out there, but my feet, I don't feel them, and very soon I'm not going to probably be able to drive because I can't feel my feet. Look, there's my toe, no toe is what my family calls it, my toe, no toe. So, my glorious feet, my glorious feet. Bambi's going, Nana, you are really fucked in the head. Oh, and as Emmy does Japan, she goes away from her cooking instructions and she points out what things are in the background. That's the steam mop. And that was the other night when I was in bed. I forgot to put my bag on, my urine bag. I have a nighttime one at nighttime, obviously at nighttime. I'll show you one. And I attach it, and then what happens then is the bag, the urine flows into this bag. But my bladder must have been full and it overflowed, obviously. So hang on, I'll show you this bag. Can you see it in the mirror? It's that one there. You can see me too. Hi! So that's that one there. And you connect it there through that tube to my catheter side. So because these bags last me, well, the urology centre says they should last about 2 weeks, right? So I can recycle them, throw them away after 2 weeks. So I keep 2 going, so I could probably keep them longer. But anyway, that's the bag. So I forgot to connect it. Either I wet my pants through my urethra, which I think it's highly unlikely because that's why I've got the SPC, the supra pubic catheter, in the first place, because I can't void or piss or pee in the normal fashion. So I'd say more than likely it came out of the actual site itself where the tube is going into. So it's obviously overfilled the bladder. It's forced urine to come out, and it's come out that way through the actual hole, or they call it a stoma, a generated hole surgically. So I'm still puffed. I'm still fucking puffed. But anyway, I'll still fucking smoke, won't I? Actually, I'm getting up to actually see if I've got some more smokes. And if I haven't, well, so be it. But if I have, then we know what I'll be doing, don't we? I'm sure I bought 2 packets yesterday. Excuse my nostrils, folks. Fuck, I don't think I did. Oh, yes, I did. Here they are. Terrible habit. If you smoke, I know the patches work for me. I've never used anything else. A lie. I probably use that little white thing that you put in your mouth. And hold on, I've got to take the rubbish out or off. Yeah, so don't know what I was going to say. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot, but you all know what I mean. Anyway, I think I left the lighter. If I didn't, it's in my fucking pocket. I am rambling on a bit, and I'm so glad you guys actually saw my toilet then. I am quite glad that that you can see all this, because I'm not normally like this, but I am these days. I've got so much on my mind. I've got the stupidity of my husband who locked the mailbox up, which we always had a key for, but we had a lock on there, and he didn't want particular mail being seen by anyone, especially thieves who take mail out of your mailbox, and they do that just in case you've got new cards in there or whatever the case may be. But he was waiting on a job from the government, never got it, by the way, and that's because he's got a criminal record. He decided to hit me when I was younger, so I called the police, 000. They came out like a shot. However, in saying that, they also charged him and he had to go to court. And he got fined. That was what he had. Because he was in the security industry, the judge fined him and said that we won't put this on your record, because he asked that as well. And the judge did. He accepted that. So, hang on, I've got to light another smoke. Anyway, and I recently saw documents when we were moving house. I found them, and that's what it said. So I knew he wasn't lying about that. But, sorry, breathe. I talk so fucking much. And this is why he can't get any government jobs. And he seems to think that after 15 years of marriage, he seems to think that record would just go away. But the thing is, it may not be on record for normal security jobs, but for government employees, they have access to this type of information, so they know. They sent him another email about this government job that he went for, and he told me what he was going to say, and I suggested, no, not saying it that way, sound another way. I can't remember exactly what it was, but in other words, he's learned his lesson, and he's proven over the last 15 years that he can handle himself a lot better. He walks away from a situation instead of fucking using his hands to punch the situation away. Anyway, he didn't take my advice, of course, and he didn't get the job. I'm not saying that he would have got the job, but what I am saying is that they certainly looked at that record, and they gave him a chance to redeem himself in that, but he didn't, obviously, so he didn't get the job. These are his excuses for locking the mailbox, and legitimate reasons they are, but there's 2 people that live in this house, and we don't really have a normal marriage. We don't really talk to one another. I don't see him sometimes for days because he's in his room. He's always been like that since the day I met him. Even when we had my mum living with us, he'd stay in the room, and he'd only come out to pee, or in that case we had an ensuite, so it wasn't for that. He used to come out to get food, And it's not like we didn't send dinner in or anything, because even like now, Lauren used to take dinner into him from a young age, but now we've got Pawasa and now he does it. But sometimes he'll say no. So some days he can stay in that room and I not see him for days. That's not abnormal for him anyway. It's cold here, so I'm trying to rug up my neck. It's like it's fucking snowing at Mount Tambourine or something, which for you people overseas, it's possibly only maybe a half an hour to maybe 45 minutes away from where I live. It's fucking snowing somewhere because it's damn fucking cold, I can assure you. Sorry, this is not really kid material because of the fucking swearing. However, you shouldn't be listening to my channel anyway. So, alright guys, I'm going to love and leave you there. If I think of anything else, I will get back on here. This is part 2. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my channel, please. And I'll be speaking to you all again soon. Just rolling down the road was a random empty Coke tin. Bye, kiddos.